Here's everything we did on our second day at Disneyland Paris. Now, again, we did go during the end of June at the peak of the heat wave, so we did have a little bit of an unusual experience and probably not your norm, but here's everything that we did. Going in, the park was empty. We tried to get there by about 10 o'clock each morning. There was really no rush to get in, no rush to use the magic hours. Security took less than a minute, and then scanning into the gates also took less than 1 minute. So it was really quick and easy. We stopped to record some pictures up at the front. They had a few statues and some photo ops. And again, it was pretty empty, so it was easy to get all of the photos that we wanted before walking in. Once you walk in, there's this Hollywood-themed indoor situation. They have a few shops and some food options, and then we headed straight into Avengers Campus. I've heard that it was really different than the one in Disneyland, California, but truly it looked pretty similar to me. I did try to take advantage of a short wait time on Avengers Flight Force, but as I was in line and next up, it broke down. So we said, you know what, maybe today is not the day for that. And we headed over to claim our Premier Access Pass for Ratatouille. But as we were waiting in line, that ride also shut down. So we ended up going on Cars Road Trip. I was really excited about this ride, but truly it was really short and really disappointing. I did pay for the Premier Access Pass, and I think it was $5 a person. I would not pay that again. I would not wait more than 10 minutes for this ride. Again, it was cute, but not at all what I expected. After Cars Road Trip, we saw it was a, I believe, 7-minute wait to get on the Tangled ride, so we went ahead and jumped on that. It was a really short ride, but really cute. The theming and decoration was really well done. This is another one that I saw you could purchase a pass for. I wouldn't waste the money on this. I would just take advantage of a short line if you can catch one throughout the day. At this point, we knew we wanted a snack or something to help beat the heat, but pretty much everything was closed other than lily pads up at the front, and everything, even in the case, was melting. So we decided to just grab a drink and go try Ratatouille again. This time it was working. We were able to get on within just a few minutes, and this ride was really cute. I would say this was worth purchasing the Premier Access Pass. It was really well done, and it was a mix of the big screens, but also some larger than life decor as well. This is really when our day started going downhill again. Everything was closing due to the heat. All of the rides, all of the stands, all of the parades, pretty much everything was at a standstill due to the heat. So we decided to walk around and just take a look at the theming and try to look for all of the Pixar cars, the Pizza Planet trucks that were out for the new Toy Story movie. We did some more standing around, waiting under the fans. Again, it was really hot. There was absolutely nothing to do, but we did have a show planned later in the day. So we were like, you know what, we've got to find some things to do and make it work. A little bit later, it was time for us to claim our Premier Access Pass for Frozen. This is another one that I would pay for again. I thought the ride was really well done. With our Premier Access Pass, we were able to jump right on and skip the long line, and this is one I would definitely purchase the pass for again. And if you remember, I said we had a show booked later in the day. We had a pass for the Pixar Pals show, and we really thought that would still be going on because it was an indoor show. But we showed up at the time to scan our passes, and they let us know that it was canceled. So at that point, we just decided to leave because, again, absolutely nothing was open. I think between the two parks, 23 rides were down. So we were like, that's enough for one day, and we went through Disney Village and got some dinner. But that was all we were able to do on our second day at Disneyland Paris.